Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Misha, the CEO. Today I'm going to be demonstrating for you guys how to make a foaming emulsified sugar scrub. If you're interested, please stay tuned and watch this video. If you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell when you want to receive new videos. So we're going to get started.
Shots on the beat. 30 hertz straight up.
So the first thing I'm going to do is weigh out my glycerin. And like I said, it's plant-based. So this is our glycerin here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. And we're going to measure out our glycerin. Okay. And now I'm going to take our Xanthan Gum. The Xanthan Gum is from Lotion Crafters. This is the best Xanthan Gum that I have worked with so far. I have not worked with any other glycerin. I mean, you can get glycerin from wherever. I know some stores carry it. Carry it in stores, but it's not going to come out as clear as this Xanthan Gum. So this is Xanthan Gum Clear. You also can get Xanthan Gum Soft, but I prefer when making my scrubs emulsified or anything like that, I recommend the Xanthan Gum Clear. So I'm just gonna and you guys can kind of see how clear that is. You can still see inside, and you just kind of want to make sure it hydrates. So that is the type of slur we are looking for. So I'm going to set that aside for right now. And then now I'm going to take another measuring cup out. And we're going to measure out our emulsifying wax and our stearic acid. You can do this with acetyl alcohol. Acetyl alcohol and or cetearial alcohol. So I'm going to use our emulsifying wax. Big bag here. And you don't need much. You just need a little bit. And we're going to take a little bit of stearic acid, not too much, because you don't want the scrub to be hard at all. I just have to stir up this. Right on the nose. This in our pot of water and let this melt. So now we're going to get back to our Xanthan Gum and glycerin. So like I said, I'm just going to make sure this is hydrating. You want to make sure all your Xanthan Gum is doing its job. Now I'm going to take 3.5 grams of water. The water is going to do is going to help hydrate the xanthan gum, and we're just gonna give this in. It's gonna start turning into a gel. It may not look much right now, but you're gonna see exactly what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is right now I'm just stirring in the water to give this like a gel consistency, because when I pour it, you're gonna see the texture of how I like my scrubs. I don't like hard scrubs. I hate it. It gets hard the next day. As you see, there's the gel. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer so you guys can see. And then here is the gel. That's how I like my scrubs. You know how you have like an emulsified scrub you get from a business and anything, and then you use it one time and then you get in the shower the next day and it's hard as a brick. You can't get your finger all the way at the bottom. I don't like that at all. Not by one bit. So now I'm going to add in our cocoa betaine. This is part of the water phase. And I am going to add in sorry guys, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, 4 grams of this. You don't want too much. Now you have to stir this in slowly because the cocoa betaine has foaming properties, so it will create bubbles. And this is also part of our water phase. Now at the end of this, you guys are going to see how this is going to combine, because as I stated before, it's emulsified, so oil and water do not mix, so you have to kind of combine them together and slowly melting, but checking on our emulsifying wax there, that's it. So it's still a gel, so you just kind of want to add that in. So now for the next step, we're going to add in our avocado oil. And avocado oil is the star ingredient for this. And you're going to kind of see what I mean. So, you know how you try to stir oil and water and it's not blending? So all the oil is sitting at the top. So we're going to emulsify that, okay? And then another star ingredient we're going to add to this is our shea butter. But this is not just any shea butter. This is our turmeric shea butter, okay? Like I said, our oil and water is not mixing, so we're going to take some polysorbate. You can use 20 or 80. I prefer both sometimes. And this is how we're going to, now this is another emulsifier. It's a co-emulsifier, so it's going to bring all that oil and water together. Now at this time you can use the fragrance oil, but I prefer, since this is a turmeric scrub, you can use it everywhere. I'm not going to add a fragrance to this. So next we're going to put in our preservative. Our preservative is going to be Optifin. as I'm doing this, I'm kind of stirring this around so our things are in here. So now I'm going to add in some extracts here for brightening agents. You know, we want it to, you know, just say, oh, we're making it because, you know, it helps brighten the skin, and it does nothing. So right now I'm going to add in turmeric oil. Next up, I'm going to add turmeric extract. Next step, we're going to add in our papaya extract. Papaya is really good for brightening agencies. If you suffer from hyperpigmentation at all, this is going to do well. I'm going to do 2 grams of that. And then our lemon extract. And like I said, the cold emulsifier is going to do its job because it's mixing oil and water. And then you're going to see when I get ready to emulsify everything, how it's going to play out, okay? And so we're done with those. So now I'm just going to take that and stir it around. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to warm it up, because when we put our emulsifier in there, you don't want your water phase or oil phase with this to be cold, and then you add the emulsifying wax in while it's hot. It will get clumpy. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave for like 15 seconds, maybe 30 seconds to get this warm. So when we get ready to emulsify everything, it will be warm. And then I'm going to show you the consistency of the scrub. Okay guys, so we warmed up our water phase. Like I said, I did it for 30 seconds twice because I kind of want to get it warm, just a little bit, not too much hot. You don't want to pour this into your sugar and it starts melting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our immersion blender and I am going to immerse this, and then you guys are going to see when I pour in my acetyl alcohol or emulsifying wax, stearic acid, how this is going to turn out. So when I emulsify this, you're going to see it's going to start turning like a yellowy liquid, and then when I pour this in, it's going to turn like a milky white. So just stay tuned and watch. As you see, it's white right now, so I'm gonna get this emulsifying wax and stearic acid in here while it's a little warm, and you guys are gonna see exactly what I'm talking So you still kind of see the gel. So here's where I messed up, you guys, because I didn't warm this up high enough. I'm gonna set this in our warm bath water and let this get, and you guys are gonna see a difference once I warm this up. It's gonna start getting runny. So I'm gonna sit this in our bath for a few seconds, and I'll come back and let you guys see what I mean. All right, you guys, so I kind of got it to melt down here, and as you see, now you can see like the creaminess of this. So I'm gonna take our immersion blender again and blend it. And I'm not gonna do too much blending because, like I said, we added the cocoa betaine. It's a foaming agent. So, and as you see, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let me bring you in. There is bubbles starting to foam, so we don't want to immersion blend this too much. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pour this right in our sugar. It's a little warm, but you guys can see. So like I said, I pre-measured out my sugar, my turmeric and Kojic acid in here. Like I said, if you don't know about Kojic acid, I will link it in the description box below what Kojic acid is. And so now we're just going to pour this in. It's a little steamy hot. And you guys can do this to your liking. You can guys kind of see the steam off of here. So I'm just gonna stir this in. It's not exactly hot, you guys. You guys can add more sugar. As you see, I am getting everything mixed in, you guys. And I may add more sugar to this, but I know for what I'm looking for, this is kind of like the best consistency. And then, you know how you whip your body butters or the foaming sugar scrubs? So this is what we're gonna kind of do here, is whip this in. But I am gonna add more sugar to this because it is a little on the runny side, and I kind of want it more on the thick side. So I'm gonna add a hardening level, but it's not too be clumpy. And for that, we're just gonna scoop this in. And as you're starting to see now, it's starting to thicken up. Like I mentioned, you may have a few clumps in there, but that's okay because we're going to whip this. And you guys are gonna see after I mix it. It kind of looks like what the hell, but as I whip it, you guys are gonna kind of see what how it's gonna look. So that is the consistency that I like. So like I said, if you find clumps, it's okay. You're gonna whip this up. Okay. And if you have any just like still from the emulsifying wax. You just want to scrape the sides around and give it its texture. You want to get from the bottom in there and just do what you do. Okay. Alright. So now I'm gonna move this out of our way. And then I'm gonna come back and show you guys the consistency of this scrub in a few.
Catch your radio up.
So I kind of came back and let this cool down a little bit, and I stirred it in. I whipped it up already, and I did add poppy seeds to this. Poppy seeds are really good for exfoliant. You don't need too much in there. They're kind of little enough to, you know, dissolve, well, not dissolve in the shower, but go down in the shower drain. So I'm gonna kind of show you what it's looking like. I'm letting it sit for a while. So as you see, this is the consistency that I like. It kind of gives you like a tree hut type of feel, but it's more on the thicker side. So I am letting this sit over time, just to kind of let you see how it's sitting, how it's going to scoop in the container, and you'll be able, it's not going to get hard the next day. You'll be able to literally stick your finger down in it. It's not going to get hard or anything like that. So I'm going to let this sit continuously, and then I'm going to come back and show you the next day how it's still set up. I do have one that I can kind of show you that I did previously, how it's looking and how the feel of it is. I'm going to show you that way. Actually, I do have one sitting over here, so I'm going to kind of show you the consistency. So this is a scrub that I previously made. You can still kind of see it moves around. I'm going to move our scrub here out the way so you guys can kind of see that it is going on. And as you see on the spoon, it's not going anywhere. It is the consistency that I like. So, you know, when I get ready to scoop it, you can see that bounce back. It's so beautiful and pretty. And I am very, very happy with the consistency of this. And then, like I said, I'm going to come back on tomorrow and I'm going to show you guys how it's set up, how it looks in our containers, and then we're going to label these, and they're going to be ready to go for sale coming soon. So this is our turmeric scrub. It's turmeric lemon because we have the lemon extracts in here. We have the papaya extract in here. We have our turmeric oil, our turmeric extract in here. We have a lot of good ingredients to help brighten the skin and also leave you with a nice, smooth, glowing finish. So I just wanted to come on here and let you guys see the scrub, how it's made and everything. But like I said, I'm gonna come back on tomorrow and actually let you guys see the finished product, and you guys are going to be amazed by how this turns out. This is going to be It's one of my best sellers last year, and I quit making it, so I think I'm gonna keep putting this on our shelf. I'm gonna link our website in the description box as well if you're interested in purchasing any of our products that we have right now. We have a 50% off sale going on right now. And also, I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to link the giveaway rules in the description box below so you guys can kind of get in tune of the giveaway. So I just want to thank you guys for watching our videos today. If you guys have not followed us on our social media sites, that is also going to be in the description box as well. Thank you for joining in our channel, and I'll see you guys next time, Royal Beauties. Peace out.